Hello there, Zolwan here from Huddle Around Games, and I'm coming at you with part 2 of the commonly asked questions randomness thing of Cribbage, where I answer random commonly asked questions about very specific things in Cribbage while playing a game and probably get messed up and lose. So let's see if we can beat my last record, which was 5 questions in one game. One game, let's go! Alright, here we are playing Melvin 11 in a 15-second game, and I'm going to answer as many questions as I can during this game, and we'll see if I win. So, first up, my crib, right? It pays to flush, maybe? First up, what is the highest hand possible in Cribbage? The highest hand possible in Cribbage is, in fact, 29. That comes when you have 3 5s and a jack. In your hand, the jack cannot, this is important, cannot match the suit of the other 5s. And then the cut card, or the starter card, as it were, pops up. That has to be a 5, the last 5, and it matches the suit of your jack for knobs. Alright? Not a great start here. That's okay. This hand's not too bad. Let's see. So you count that. You have 15s. You have 8 15s with the 5 jack couplets. You have 8 15s combining all the 5s together, because 5 plus 5 is 5 is 15. You have 12 because it's a 4 of a kind. That takes us up to, well, let's say 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 12 is 28, and then you have knobs for 29. Odds of that are something like 1 in 200,000. If you want to learn more, I have a video about that. You can check it out. All right, cool. That's one question done. Hey, we're doing pretty good. 940. All right, next question. What are the extra row holes on the cribbage board for? So the extra row of holes on the cribbage board are for, I should have thrown that 5-5. That would have been better because it wouldn't have really impacted the overall points, but it would help my crib more. Anyway, going back. Okay, so the extra hole, you have your main holes, the 121 holes that get you to, you know, all the points you need to win the game. And then there's usually an extra roll of holes. Those are for keeping track of games in a match. Games in a match. Okay? So if you're playing like a best of 3, you need to get to 2 games to win. You use the pegs to keep track of the games, and you're golden. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, well. Let's see what else. Oh, a single 9 is one of the worst things to lead. One of the worst. And that's what it's for. So it's just to help keep track of points, okay? 2 questions down. Boom! And a 31 for 2. We're ahead right now. We're ahead right now. Again, we stay ahead. They're catching up a little bit, but we've got a little bit of breathing room here. Just loving all these 5s and dimes, these nickels and dimes. Oh, just loving it so far. I'm loving it. That's weird. Okay, are aces high or low? In cribbage, aces are always low. There is a variation of cribbage where aces can be either high, count as 11, or they can count as 1. But in traditional cribbage, it has to be a 1. That's what it always is. Always, always, always. Let's go this way. Well, that kind of connects them, so not too bad. Okay, what should I discard? That is a huge topic of discussion. Absolutely massive. So when people ask me that, I kind of have to laugh. I'm like, do you have a couple days? Because there are literal multiple books written all about discarding. In general, if you're the dealer, you discard what gives yourself the best combined points in your hand and your crib. So I'm the dealer here, for example. I have the ace and 4s or 5s. So but throwing away that 6-9 gives me 15, 2, 4, pair of 6, and I have 2 in there, which is 8. If I did it any other way, I wouldn't have 8 total. On the flip side, if you're not the dealer, you want to avoid throwing anything good into the hand of your opponent because you subtract those points. So if I threw the 6-9 in there, my 15, 2, 4, and a pair of 6 all of a sudden becomes much less than that. All right? And we're back to neck and neck. Okay. What are jokers worth? What are jokers worth? Yeah, someone asked me that the other day. Like, what are jokers worth in cribbage? You don't play jokers. You don't use those in cribbage. Not to, like, make fun of you or anything, but you don't use jokers in cribbage at all. So, don't worry about it. Why did I leave that 5? That 10. That was silly. That was silly. 8, 8, 4, 2. Still neck and neck. Still neck and neck. All right. Ooh, what are we up to? I think we're on 6, so I think I beat my record. Love it. What are streets? So streets are different parts of the game. First street is 1 to 30, then 30 to 60, 30 to 60, 60 to 90, and then 90 to the end. It's important to know... Ooh, I like that pair. What do they got in there? You got a 5 in there? Or they double run, maybe? Yeah, they got a double run. 8, 12, 8. All right, I think I won this one. Yeah, so streets are really good for opponents, Crib. I guess I'm going to go this way because I'm going to get the count first, and this is enough to get it. So maybe all these pairs will get me something. So the streets are important in board position, which I'm not an expert in. However, I've become more aware that in 4th street, in the end game when things are really close, you really put an emphasis on pegging because that could help you win. In this case, it's not going to help him because I've managed to get too much of a lead and win this game, but that's okay. All right. Okay, so we won. On my list, I actually only had one more question because I didn't think I'd get them all done, and that is, what is the best league in pegging? And I would love to tell you that answer, but I'm not going to because I finished the game. So if you want to hear that one, you're going to have to subscribe, that notification bell, and be on the lookout for the next part of this commonly asked cribbage questions video. And the first one that I will answer is, what is the best lead in cribbage? In the meantime, if you like these silly, like, randomly questions videos, there's the first one that's going to pop up over here on which side. You know, one of these days I'm going to have to learn which side it's on. But until next time, keep on playing.